Squad, business. Free the man them.
Yeah, that was Rise Up with JFK Anthem.
JFK.
Off Mikasa Sukasa EP. Big up the Riser every time.
It's a mouthful, wasn't it?
So, big up the Smooth Jezza just locked in. All the Torquay crew.
Reg.
So, Jezza, when you going to be releasing this fucking 10-track EP?
Yes,
or
Jezza.
the 10 projects that you're working on, in fact?
Tearaway Records.
So, producer Rages just had a good idea. Coming up next on the Thursday show is going to be Professor Emery featuring Peter Longstaff.
Long A.
What you saying, Peter? Are you game to do a show?
We've definitely got to get Peter on as a special guest, like.
Yes.
I've
Number
got
one fan.
on next week, but the week after we need to lock Peter Longstaff down.
So yeah, Smooth Jesus 2050 Christmas Day. That's when he's releasing one of his self-produced projects. So Peter Longstaff, Rick Fury, everyone. Hammer Jazz's inbox and tell him to start releasing his music.
Drop it.
I haven't got none from this 50 EP, mind, so you're missing out tonight, Jazz, unfortunately. But next up, I've got F The System by Rob Rez featuring Zico MC. Big up to Rob Rez for sending this over.
Where kids are resident.
Yo, bankers may make fun of me, cause they ain't got that much currency. But knowledge is power, not monetary. But they think switched and fuck up the country. Why they sit there comfortably? Real peeps out here going hungry. Fact it's fucked and funnily. Get gone to sleep in the place you dream. Yeah, papers say it's terrorist. They drop bomb, but the government is telling them use your intelligence. That war on terror is all just irrelevant, it just betters them. In this endless power struggle, living their lives inside a bubble. So we surprise the guys and chuckle. Now I'm walking the streets of CCTV. Get searched by the police for the trees we burn. With the money we earn, it's a closed circuit, wait for your turn. 5 million cameras claiming they are our managers. Overstanding these damages we causing to this planet, yeah. We the people need to take back what we truly love. I won't just watch them as they melt on minds from above. So fuck the government, the people are not loving gov. Run for cover when that government starts fucking up.
Fuck elections and the president. The news full of shit, it's irrelevant. 9/11 was a controlled demolition. Online, go check all the evidence. Religion division is evident. Society just an experiment. It's all about money and gold. Drop bombs where kids are resident. Fuck elections and the president. The news full of shit, it's irrelevant. 9/11 was a controlled demolition. Online, go check all the evidence. Religion division is evident. Society just an experiment. It's all about money and gold. Drop bombs where kids are residents. They got us all hooked on the medicine. Depression, pills and sedatives. Do humans really stem from monkeys? Or did they just short-faced skeletons? You have to start questioning everything. Third world has no food regimen. Humans are starving all over the globe, but we are more worried about elephants. Yeah, I'm enlightened like Edison. What you know about secret societies? What you know about the real terrorists? The truth might just give you anxiety. We need less drugs, more therapy. We need to use herbal remedies. It's a free-for-all society. So right now, fam, everyone's enemies. Where the fuck when the country's twisted? The system in place is a piss take. Traditions, the rich get richer. This song is a government dismay. You can go buy a slave like eBay. Fuck Boris Johnson and T-May. Burn them all down like a big J. All rich people based like a teammate. I see the lies, read between the lines. The history book's been changed just to hide the crimes from the older times. I can't believe that humans were slaves. Mass genocides, destroying tribes, have caused them many mass graves. It wasn't safe back in the days, but still today we see slaves. Fuck elections and the president. The news full of shit, it's irrelevant. 9/11 was a controlled demolition online. Go check all the evidence. Religion division is evident. Society is just an experiment. It's all about money and gold. Drop bombs where kids are resident. Fuck elections and the president. The news full of shit, it's irrelevant. 9/11 was a controlled demolition online. Go check all the evidence. Religion division is evident. Society is just an experiment. It's all about money and gold. Drop bombs where kids are residents.
Cush. TS1 Reggae Radio. You don't know how things run.
Yes. That was F the System by Rob Rez featuring Zico MC.
It was a banger, that, you know. Enjoyed that one.
So, Jez is saying in the chat, everyone should go to his and have a listening party, and everyone picks out 10 tracks so he can release his EP. What's people saying in the chat? Are you up for that?
Let's do this.
Jez is saying he might need to quarantine for 2 weeks when he gets back from holiday.
From Turkey.
I think you should be sound like, bro, you're still in the UK. I hope they didn't ask to see your passport. Would have said you were fucking 20 years old. Yeah, Peter, we definitely need to get you on as a special guest. You're a big supporter, man. Big up Rick Fury Lockdown as well. Everyone in the chat, let me know what you're up to, what you're drinking and smoking on, etc.
Yeah, man.
Next up, I've got some T-side artists called Verbivore featuring Iconic, and this is called This Town.
T-side.
You can find this on the streaming platforms as well as YouTube as well. So big up to Verbivore for sending this over. Big up to Iconic. He was on the interviewed on Prodigy's show a few weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was a good one actually. I had Shaq on as well as special guest. If you missed that, go over to the cushuk.com website and you can check that out. Big up to Jake Emery doing the write-ups of the review as well on the cushuk.com website. And soon to be doing his own show as well. He absolutely smashed it the other night.
Yes. Watch out for Professor Emery.
Yeah.
So let's get into this one. This Town by Verbivore featuring Iconic.
Let's have it.
Like a Christian in a synagogue, different visions conflicting within my inner thoughts. I ain't in a lot, out of drinking liquor shots. Time and forgiving and stressing, I'm ticking like minutes lost. Surrounded by bars, bombars in this prison block. The odd gambling spot and half-assed chicken shop. Half past itchy thoughts, eyeing up some itchy zipping off a tripping cripple, whistling for his missing dogs. See my town's a crowd of pale ghosts, a stone jacket, struggling coke addicts with nose damage. Croaky throated blokes having a toke or four, pouring bloody bourbon out of them devilish jaws. So I headed indoors, avoiding all them poisonous snakes. At dawn I'm meditating at midnight and poised awake, hearing voices of the voices in my joyless cave. Am I insane or paranoid? I'm flake.
Bust stop glass bursts, a fiend drops his Heineken. Bust stop.
Yeah, this town's so violent, the code's up Leviathan.
Bust stop glass bursts, a fiend drops his Heineken. Bust stop.
Yeah, this town's so violent. Feeling lost like an atheist in a church. Pour it out for the souls that won't be making it to work. All of us have potential, some wasted it with nerves. Instead of keeping it high, they laid it in the dirt. The weekend's the only reason they live. No time like the present to be receiving the gift. A preacher in the city center telling you demons exist. Single mothers feeding their addictions instead of feeding the kids. We want some raise and some change, these Mondays feel mundane. Let me sink another vodka shot while we sit here and complain. This road here's a one way, I don't play. Tell Ice Cube that today was a long day. I wish I could be healthy instead, but I'm a victim to everything that helps me forget. I'm in suicide capital, don't tell me it's blessed. We don't do self-care, we take selfies instead.
Bust stop blast first, a fiend drops his Heineken. Bust stop.
Yeah, this town so violent. Cold up Leviathan.
Bust stop. Bust stop blast first, a fiend drops his Heineken. Bust stop.
Yeah, this town so violent.
Violent.
TS1 Reggae Radio. You don't know how things run.
Yes, that was This Town by Verbivore featuring Iconic. Big up everyone in the chat, everyone locked in. Big up Emma A, Paxson, Milky Bars. Big up to Nahanda and Sian and the Birmingham crew.
Yeah, don't forget Nahanda, she also had an interview on my show, so go and check that out as well. Sick artist.
Yeah, she goes around Birmingham busking as well. So if there's any more people from Birmingham in, check her out in the city centre and stuff. Yep. Be generous. Peter Longstaff, aka Boris Johnson, saying that he's going to lock Torquay down.
Oi.
Doesn't look like that Jess is going to get home. So I'll have to come back down here next week to do the show again, eh?
We'll have signs next week saying free Jezza.
Free up the man dem. So yeah, speaking of Jezza, this next track is Lost Boys by Vampire Life. And this be the click. Jezza and Dubs featuring Ben Bluestar and Thunder H from HB. So let's run this one.
Squad this, squad that, hashtag squad goals, hashtag Vio Clan Street Baller. 2 fast slags, that's a fist group. 2 ETH, no bingo, caller. You posh boys when you speak, it sound tough, boy. Leave me wanna know they get boss with a Cush, boy. You posh boys couldn't with the lost boys. Time take around the block, you still cannot be hot, boy.
Big Steve, 7 feet 2, 23 stone, so when you shoot it's like Pete Young. Bounce stuff sounding like a pea shooter. If you pass back, bring a buck, another Ruger. On my piss, spit, fine on loop boom. Just in the oven, well done, Freddy Krueger. I couldn't give a fuck now, put it out, tell it how it is. Come and get it cracked like a use.
Squad this, squad that, hashtag squad goals, hashtag Vio Clan Street Baller. 2 fast slags, that's a fist group. 2 ETH, no bingo, caller. You posh boys when you speak, it sound tough, boy. Leave me wanna know they get boss with a Cush, boy. You posh boys couldn't with the lost boys. Time take around the block, you still cannot be hot, boy.
Big Steve, 7 feet 2, 23 stone, so when you shoot it's like Pete Young. Bounce stuff sounding like a pea shooter. If you pass back, bring a buck, another Ruger. On my piss, spit, fine on loop boom. Just in the oven, well done, Freddy Krueger. I couldn't give a fuck now, put it out, tell it how it is. Come and get it cracked like a user. Good speech when I'm pen of mine, yeah. Good leaf when I'm banging mine, yeah. Your whole team is a pantomime. While we yell, getting love like a card from a Valentine. Proper heart-eyed, smiling emoji. While I'm on the beat, been necessities moving. Grew my hair and my beard long, wrestle with mankind and I don't mean Mick Foley.
Who's like the lost boys? Seen too much, can never be a posh boy. Who's like the lost boys? Everyone lost boy, get lost boy. Who's like the lost boys? From the tune and I read with the Sunderland. Everything's like keep us opening with the lost boys, with the lost boys. Anybody following our dreams? On Twitter and I follow other peeps. Shit pay for the job of on the knees and I follow any order for a dollar in our jeans. Anybody's following our dreams. Zombies and I following the screen. Knowledge when I speak, I'm a top of a beat and I rap the black and white like the crossing on your street. Nobody's honest anymore. The old taught that the policy and the law ain't following the code with the bros and they drop it for a horse and the promises are broke. Nobody's honest anymore. In the rains when I copy of our blogs. Still got the same comments to me draw. Still be playing on solid when I'm old. Nobody's honest with herself. Employees in the stocking of our shelves. Ain't gonna lie, I've applied myself. But my dream comes first, so I supply myself. I was a guy that ran over the bridge and saved that bird's life. I was the guy that jumped on the make it sweet vampire knife. Who's like the lost boys? Seen too much, can never be a posh boy. Who's like the lost boys? Everyone lost boy, get lost boy. Who's like the lost boys? From the tune and I read through the Sunderland. Everything's like keep us opening with the lost boys, with the lost boys. Who's like the lost boys? Seen too much, can never be a posh boy. Who's like the lost boys? Everyone lost boy, get lost boy. Two sick and lost boys from the tune and we do the Sunderland. Everything's like keep us struggling with the lost boys, with the lost boys. Fly like a bat.